Hey guys, we're back. Here's my precious little baby. Oh my goodness, look at her. I put her in this sweet little mustard colored sleeper. It's an organic one that's from, I think it's from Spearmint Baby. I think that's where it's from. And it almost is a bit too snug on Monroe, so I figured I'd try it on her, and it fits her really, really well. She's got a little more room to move and wiggle in it, I guess you could say, but she is a smaller baby. A lot less chubbier, but it looks really sweet on her, and I love the color. I have this also in a pumpkin color, so I'm sure that will be on this baby at some point in time as well. So I have calmed down since the box opening. After watching it back, I realized how obnoxious I was. I was like completely overwhelmed, excited, giddy, like you name it, every emotion of excitement was in that video. So I apologize for the obnoxiousness, but I'm just so happy she's home. I'm so happy that I love her because she's gorgeous. I have combed out her hair. As you see, it's beautiful. This baby's head of hair is just, it's gorgeous. Very sweet. And she has really sweet like markings on her face. Like she's got a little birthmark there. She's got a little mole there. She's got a little scratch up here. Like she's just so pretty. And I love how beautifully painted this baby is. She's much more fair-skinned to me in complexion compared to Monroe. Monroe has definitely a darker, more pink skin tone. So this baby's very fair. She's coming across pretty close, but she still looks like the pinkness on her lips and above her eyes isn't quite so pink, and same with the little fingertips. But since it's late, we know that the lighting is pretty awful. But I think she's beautiful. It just reminds me of how this is the paint style that majority of my more recent dolls before Monroe had complexions like. And then Monroe's is just completely different. Like the texture, the feel, of course, the softness of the silicone, way different. This is a much more firm baby, even though it's soft. Still way more firm than what Monroe's silicone is. Very beautiful, very soft, nice platinum silicone, just like all of Claire's babies, but definitely different. She also doesn't have the textured skin that Monroe has, which I'm fine with because it took me a bit to get used to Monroe's texturing. And I wasn't even sure I liked it at first because I just had never had it, and I really liked the feel of the smooth silicone. But I think they're both equally beautiful. They're just different. And I love that I can put them side by side. I'm totally going to do a comparison video on these babies so that you guys can see their size difference, their coloring, how their skin comes across. Yeah, that's the fun of having two of Claire's babies to compare, because they're, even though they're from the same artist, they're very, very different. Very different, which is awesome. I think it's just so cool. And you can see like the evolution of how Claire's techniques have changed. It's just really neat. I will do a details video of this baby. I'm still pondering the name. I thought I had the name down, but now I'm pondering it. I gotta make sure that it's the right name for her before I give her the name. So sometimes I have to, try it out for a couple days to make sure it sticks. But yeah, I think we'll get her named, get her settled. I think she's settled now. She's just beautiful, you guys. And she comes across as like she's got this kind of frowny, stern look to her face. In person, it's not quite so frowny, but it's so sweet. I'm just such a fan of this sculpt. The way her hands are, they're very newborn. And I believe she, in my opinion, she is a perfect, very new, smaller newborn size. Like she's not a preemie by any means, but she's definitely like, I feel like the first couple of days you bring a newborn home when they're still little and they curl up and they're just, they don't fill their clothes out all the way. Monroe is overdue baby. She's a chubby baby. She's like a good solid, overdue, past her due date baby. This baby, it might be even, just on time. Still a little like there's not as much meat to her bones. If I remember correctly, I remember when I had Lucy, when I met up with Sonia, we compared like the length of Monroe versus when I had Lucy, and their length wasn't so far off, although you'd have to, pull Monroe's leg down so you could see how long her legs would really be if she were like stretched out. But the way they lay naturally, she's only a little bit shorter. But like I said, Monroe's got that, her curled up little legs, so she really is a bigger baby, and she's longer as well. But I don't know, I just find it interesting. So I will do a comparison side-by-side video, but it's just so cool to have another Claire baby, and I really was craving having a sleeper. I hadn't had one in a while, and I go back and forth, and a lot of times I will sell the open-eyed baby to, and then just bring home a sleeper and just keep it at one, but there's no way I would part with Monroe, even to bring home a sleeper. No, I adore Monroe. She's not going anywhere. I know I had gotten messages from several people if I was selling her or not keeping her or whatever. No. Monroe is not going anywhere. I adore that baby so much. I just wanted to bring in a sleeper to go with her so that I can enjoy both styles of baby, so to speak, because I will take Monroe out, take her for walks and take her for outings, but I'll also really enjoy having a sleeper to do the same with, if that makes sense, because having an open-eyed baby is much harder to fool people, obviously. So having a sleeper will be nice just to kind of go for a stroll and just, I don't know. I've got plans, guys. I got plans. I love doing outings and I love videoing it, so it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm super thrilled. I feel like I'm coming off of this huge high and the anticipation and the waiting and oh my gosh, and it's amazing. I'm a little wound up still. I'm trying to calm myself down. But I'm thoroughly overjoyed to have this baby. And I'm hoping you guys will enjoy seeing her on my channel and enjoy seeing videos with her and Monroe. And I will pick a name and I will do a name announcement for you guys. It's just not going to be tonight because I want to make sure it's right and I don't want to like rush to pick the wrong name because it's much harder to change their name because people get used to you calling them a name. And I'm one of these collectors that I see a personality in a baby. And, Monroe is Monroe. Like, I couldn't imagine her being anything other than Monroe. So, and her personality that I think that she would have if she were a real baby really suits the name. And so it has to kind of all work together. And I guess that's my way of thinking. I don't know, you guys. I'm going crazy. I might not make any sense at all. I'm just so happy. But there she is. She's going to hang out in the Dakota. We've got Monroe, who's being such a good girl. She's hanging out. She's checking out her mobile. Hi, baby. She's such a good little girl. She's behaving very well, so I can have some time with this little munchkin. But there she is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the box opening. I'm sorry if I came across as super obnoxious. I really am rusty at it. I hadn't done one in so long. I didn't know how to act. But yeah, I'm really happy. So thank you again, Annie. I love her. And that's pretty much it for us tonight, you guys. I'm sure I'll do a video tomorrow. Maybe I'll even announce a name. We'll see. Gotta try it out, though, for a bit and see if it sticks. But there she is. Sweet new baby girl. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and we will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.